One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumaru's.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's currently... But no need to worry. Perhaps you two, after centuries... As long as you are within Sumaru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any... I should mention...
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard... Here are your Akasha...
It kind of...
To activate it...
Oh, says this little doodad. May the mighty God bless us with their voice. Whoa. Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and beep!
Exactly. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumaru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're... Okay, next, let's... Oh, come on! Paimon's brain is... Oh, smart idea! But what are you going to ask it? Uh-oh. Paimon's... Huh. Could it... You too? He's from Sumaru. Let's see. Tainari? Let's head over and have a look.
Watch out for pickpockets.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me.
Great. You see, Tainari...
What? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure.
Here, this is a...
Oh, let me see. Seems even tied up.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord...
You mean you want to meet the... Sorry, the...
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting it?
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly All I know is that
Huh.
the Dendro Archon...
Aw, but...
No, and besides, you two should consider the bright side. In this world, there will... Take me, for example. Don't mention it. If you two... Hey, come on!
Oh, so what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to... Huh? Like who? Oh, you're right.
Ad Astra Ab...
Catherine, we need...
Understood.
We want to meet with...
You two wish to meet... I apologize.
Aw,
Please do not worry. In Sumeru, they take on an Eremite brigade.
Core of Third...
Supposedly, Asfand. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you're welcome.
All right, off to the Citadel of Razor we go!
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you, Oswald.
I see. So, Catherine's the one. Ha! It's true.
Wait, seriously?
We originally came from the desert. It isn't just a...
Oh? Why is that?
Just take the in their eyes. She was... Because of the academia, not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanagi.
Really? Oh.
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes.
All right.
No.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumaru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least...
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanagi?
Huh? Who are...
From the sound of it, you two are up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanagi's faithful followers.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro... Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who panicked by what he heard. The man journeyed. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned...
Okay.
And then, at that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an Archon seeker. Along your journey, we were...
Yeah, Dunyarzad.
Of course. I'm terribly sorry, but...
Hey, wait! It looks like there's still... This stinks! We finally...
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a...
did...
Yes, that's her.
Yeah, she...
Quick, after her!
That should keep him busy. There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now.
Really? Thank you so much. Uh-oh, looks like there's...
Huh? More of them?
No, wait, Okay, sounds...
All right, let...
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago.
I see. In that case,
Wait a sec. Who the heck are you? And why are you...
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's My lady, let's get going.
And if I...
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperate.
Hey!
Stay out of the... Sorry, my lady. Even...
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer?
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremite. That's why I'm here looking for you. And knowing your health...
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, I know it hasn't because she saved me. This is my life and my last chance.
My lady,
Yes, I'm
fine. I won't act, but let me make something very clear.
Thank you, Dia.
Don't worry. Today's little excursion cost, since this definitely won't be your last. So, I'll let you hire me.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached.
I'm fine.
My lady, stop trying to look tough.
I'm sorry for worrying you too.
Sure. After you rest up, we want to hear more about.
Ha! Well, if it isn't D. Word on the street is...
Nah, you get used to it.
You got it. Huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself?
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Wait, we're paying for ourselves now? Aw, Paimon.
How about our charcoal-baked agelenach cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass. Hey, come on! Paimon has personal prep. Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we.
Well, remember when you...
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. I was stuck inside and my younger self no longer. Then one night, at that moment, an ethereal voice spoke.
Dunyarzad, don't be. Who are you? Really? Of course. Wow. Dunyarzad. What? Huh? But aren't you a child? Then, can... Oh. Then, can you...
After that, the voice said, although my body was beyond my window, once I finally made it through, but I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zero's festival for her.
What's the Sub-Zero's festival?
It's Lesser Lord Ku. It's actually an old holiday. I heard everyone was over, but because of the Academia's influence, people of the Academia actively participate. Maybe they see Lesser Lord.
Aww.
It is. It's sure the greater.
Just remember that we're still out in public.
I know that people over, but recently, I gave her my savings.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding.
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared. So I had Nilu sell one of my... I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand...
Sure, that's quite the trip, though.
No, that would be too much.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it...
But of course. Nilu will be thrilled to hear... Sorry, I'm...
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking... Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but every...
Not...
Oh. And...
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon.
So you're followers from another land? Oh, really? Well, that's okay. You're still invited to the Sub-Zero... By the way, Dunya...
You're very welcome. It's the only...
Problem?
Not bad.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. We reported it to the academia.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asked.
The academia looks down on performers. We can't let that happen, though. Thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, the stage is going to be...
And I can't wait to see you on the stage.
Nilu, what
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros. The most...
Dunyarzad.
I only told them about the...
Okay. According to a long, some of the gods, as she danced those brilliant purple flowers, of course they did. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of, though we're just tiny.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes. Yeah.
Thinking about the god, if my stage were any...
All of Lesser Lord...
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Hey, come on!
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zeros festival together?
Dunyarzad, everyone at the Grand Bas...
In that case,
Huh. I don't know much about... Oh, and the perfume sold... I mean...
Whoa! Did you know that the...
As a child, my grandmother said the Sub-Zeros.
Things are... Don't be fooled into think. And when it comes...
Strike a pose!
Nilu, you're out. Wow.
Uh-huh. Of course.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like... Catherine! Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still...
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the adventure, but saying and doing... But take you two, for example.
Well, we enjoy traveling.
Yes. You should keep...
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently?
No, not particular. Oh.
All right, we'll see.
I'm sure you two will...
Hey, Traveler.
Oh, hey, Dia.
I've got something to tell.
Are you serious?
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get... my lady is feeling a little...
Sounds like a plan. Let's head over to the Citadel of Rexar and wait for Dia.
Sorry. Anyway, I guess I should.
You sure sound a hook. Look!
Listen, I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person... Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here?
I take it you all know each other already?
Mm-hmm. We met.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help.
Rukshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered... Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose...
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry.
Just recently, the
I suppose that's one way to... Let me fill you in. The Academia, the Grand Sage, took the whole matter very seriously.
You two have. The Academia's grip isn't long.
Apparently what was... If you're interested, maybe you...
Are you serious, Chief? All the
If you're also interested, just...
Count me out. And take it from me. If you two really do decide to visit Port, there are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumaru for King Deshret." Word is...
You bet they are. King Deshret's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their home. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dia! Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumaru City...
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zero. Good. Then we'll see you both...
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality.
Believe me,
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place... Ooh. We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But other than that, we don't have much else to go on. Osvan told told us to try posing as academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're academia students and asking? Well, give...
Welcome. Welcome. How can I help you two?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted. Sure, we may not... you see over there? Those are students from the... They've been looking worried and miserable, if you ask me.
Those students seem to be...
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret.
They're called Ein...
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? They're usually pretty... I've heard that Einel...
Wait, did you...
I wouldn't worry too much.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find...
Whoa! Did you hear that? So, what's our plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us... Oh... This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think...
They're nothing to...
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money...
Yeah.
Huh. All these guys...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumaru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering...
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
A student? What's a student from Sumaru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it? Huh? What is this, some kind of joke?
Oh! Sorry! She must have grabbed the wrong amount! Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention King Deshret just now.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the more... As you can see, years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title.
So, you mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover. But the story doesn't end. Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, if what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret. I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? Deranged Academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a once you show up.
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham!
I told you the other day.
Ha! The boss made—
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the—
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means, I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation. I am quite confident that if I begin— Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, consider this.
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around. He went that way! After him!
What's going on? How can there be Kairagi here if she is the biggest
Wait up! It's Al-Hatham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they... All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you...
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that? A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do...
Huh? Oh, yeah! She's really strong! Weren't you saying...
She doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Maybe not, but she can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your
All right. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It does...
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information...
You were willing to part with 500,000 mora for... Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim... Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the Academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremite...
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like something...
This. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct.
That's amazing!
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vest. They were created as a means for scholars to but despite strict over the past... Meanwhile, those which the... Well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, So that's your with our current arrangement, you're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people. Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something. I need you to find some, unlike the peddlers who she's guarded against. I think she black. Become one of Dory's.
Why do you want us to meet?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges. You two are Outlander. Beyond the password, though.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora, and I'll prepare some funds.
What? We only...
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh? That's... Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They...
Try inspecting them with elemental...
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsule... That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul. However, some canned knowledge without... Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap...
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password. And here's... Don't be cheap. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in...
Matra?
They belong... The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. Okay.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote,